Well, we're here in the cockpit of Southern Sun. In fact, the sun's about to go down. We're in Samara in Russia, which you can tell by the hat, which was a gift from the factory, which is really coming in handy because it is seriously cold outside. It's going to start snowing in 2 days, unfortunately. Finishing touches on the plane to leave next week to head to London. Now, it's maybe the wrong way for getting home, but what I've decided I'm going to do is retrace an amazing historic event, which is the 100th anniversary of the first flight in 1919 by the Smith brothers. Now, this magazine, it was a National Geographic from March 1921. This is an original, and the entire volume was dedicated to their story. Amazing photos and intricate detail that I'm going to use as a guide along the way, and I'll keep referring back to that. As they were leaving London, they were handed a bag of mail and said, if you make it to Darwin, pop this in the post, which I just love. So we've decided that we'll be carrying some commemorative mail. We've got an original commemorative envelope that Cheryl at the Sun has designed and done a beautiful job. She's done a postcard as well. We've got some Australia Post first day covers, which they've issued. We've even made our own stamp. Why not? Now there's some more postcards, which we'll be telling you about in another story. But what else can I tell you? I've been thinking a lot about how do I tell the story of this trip, because at the end of the day, the adventure is about doing the adventure, and I'll be reasonably busy flying 8 to 10 hours a day to get it done. I'll be leaving England on November the 12th and planning to land in Darwin on December the 10th at 3:45 p.m, exactly 100 years since Ross Smith and his team put down in the Vickers Vimy. So what I'm going to try to do is keep video updates to 1 minute. I'll try and do one most days. The blog will be one per city, but with the videos, you know, if I have a longer one like this where it goes for 2 or 3 minutes, I'll break it into shorter videos and just post them up all at once. But I think there's a lot that can be said in a minute. We've, in fact, 20 years ago, I registered the business name 1 Minute Film Factory because I love the idea of short storytelling. And that turned into us doing the newsreels at the cinema, who our regulars will know that we've made over 50 of those now. So I think this will be a fun challenge to try and do it more briefly, but a little bit longer today because I've got a lot to explain. But a few people I'd like to thank. I love my Turley woolen jumper that's keeping me warm. Australian Geographic is supporting me as they now do, sitting on my beautiful kangaroo leather seats. And the big surprise, as like 2 days before I was leaving Melbourne, I was contacted by Bose and said, we'd like to give you a new pair of our fantastic A20 headsets. So shameless plugs for people who've helped me out. I can't wait to get going for London. Just another week here. So we'll chat soon. Cheerio, standing by.